It might be nostalgia, but DOA2 has the best music. I said it, easy. It's not even a hard point to make. If anyone's like, well, this other game might have better music, sure, but this music is fucking sick. I feel like anyone would be like, you know what, valid opinion. You can have it, it's good. Oh man. Anyway, hello, boys and girls. Hold on. Here we are. The title is art. It's also true, right? 0 season 2 issues in this game. Because there's no season 2. I mean, hold on. Technically, this game has had 4 seasons because their seasons are way shorter. I mean, year 2, whatever. You get the point. You get it. You guys are smart. You get it. Oh, man. Season 2 has been... It's been something, alright. They did the emergency patch. I still see people complain. I see some people are like, thanks, everything's fixed. And I'm like, huh, I don't think everything's fixed. I guess like the most egregious examples are fixed, but I mean, I genuinely don't know what the right move is for Tekken right now. It feels like either they're gonna cave and move away from this. Here's the thing, with all their apologies and stuff and whatever, I feel like this is not a case of like, oops, we wanted to make the game more defensive, but we made like over 1,000 changes to make it more aggressive. It's like, well, I think those 1,000 changes were made, you know, intentionally. I don't think there's like, oopsie, we just, you know, reversoed everything, whoopsie. Like, that's not how it works. I think they wanted it to be that way and people didn't like it. So now they basically have to make a choice between, are we gonna continue our vision for the game even though it's clearly unpopular? Now, granted, some people were enjoying it. I've seen people complain about this emergency patch being like, man, my character's way weaker now because I can't abuse, you know, like plus on block 50-50 loops all day. Sure, some people might like it. I guess those are the same people who use macros to auto low parry. Like, those are the people who want the game to be easier and easier and easier forever. So they can push it in that direction, or they're gonna completely cave and, like, I guess listen to the people more, but it's clearly not what they originally intended. So I really hope so. The best thing that can happen to Tekken is if the devs completely understand what the players are talking about, and they knew it all along, they just chose the other path, and now they can reverse, and they do know the correct path to walk on to make people happy, you know, whatever you, if you want to call that correct. Because on the flip side, if this patch was the devs thinking this is what's good and what people want, and it's completely wrong, how confident are we that, you know, we're gonna fix it? Like, are they gonna fix it? Like, do they even know what people are talking about? I sure hope so. So for me, Tekken 8 is kind of like in a limbo state right now, where, you know, obviously we're anticipating like the next big patches to see what direction they're gonna take and how well that's gonna turn out. But it literally could go either way. The emergency patch is just a, you know, a band-aid on the wound. But man, I'm gonna be very curious. It's gonna be fun, even if you don't play Tekken. It's gonna be interesting to keep your eye on, because it's an interesting what's the word I'm looking for? It's a unique scenario, I guess, where, yeah, clearly the devs wanted to go one direction that the players don't want the game to go in. And now they have to 180. It's so fascinating. What do they do? Do they just completely are like, well, I guess fuck it. I guess we'll just do exactly what the people want and not try new shit anymore? Who, like, I don't know. I guess technically Season 2 is even the best for DOA. Free stage, Momiji, most costumes for the price. Technically true. But yeah. I'm obviously talking about year 2, you know, comparing it to Tekken, but, you know, there's something to be said about it, right? Like, I understand if you play a fighting game, if you play any online game, to be honest, any multiplayer game, you obviously want to be playing the game that's active, that has people playing, because it doesn't feel like you're quote-unquote wasting your time. But at the same time, a game like DOA that's kind of like out of updates, out of anything, like, you also know exactly what you're gonna get. It won't get any better, but it also won't get worse. And I guess with Tekken, we just saw that it can definitely get worse. So in a way, there is something about a game that you can still play, that still has some community. I wish it was bigger, the DOA community at this point. But also, what can you expect? But there is something to that, you know? Like the certainty that this is what it is, and whatever time you put into this is never going to be invalid unless there's a whole ass new game. But guess what? You're not going to be mad because you spend time in DOA6 if they bring a DOA7 out. Like that, you're going to be happy and you're going to have fun here. So yeah, anyway, what else do we have to say here? I downloaded some new mods. I downloaded a lot of mods. I didn't install all of them yet. But you can see them on screen. I have to be honest though, the mod situation for DOA6, I'm really glad they exist. Right? I'm really glad they exist. But at the same time, there's no management of any sort. Because what I really don't like is having to endlessly scroll through DeviantArt to see what the mods are that I might be interested in. Thank God DeviantArt not that long ago included a search function where you can search within one profile's gallery. Thank fucking God, because that didn't exist like last year. But it's still a nightmare to browse through all of that. And that's, look, if that's the only problem, fine. I'll just, you know, spend an afternoon going through all of it, downloading all of it, and you're set, right? Then you just need to keep up if you want to. But once you start installing and shit, it's a nightmare. I wish, and maybe it exists, and I'm not keyed into that part of DOA6. I wish there was like a mod manager, like an actual tool where you can see these are the costumes you have installed, these are the ones you have available in like a separate folder to uninstall them, quote unquote, right? With a little preview image of the costume, because sometimes I'm looking at these file names and I'm like, you know, ooh, Venus Vacation Shark Dreams for Kasumi, and I'm like, I guess it's a Kasumi outfit, but it could be an outfit like this, like the one Kasumi's wearing right now, which I think is a fun, cool outfit. But it could also be like almost naked, like they took 2 pieces of floss wire and they're like, we made an outfit. So, you know, and I feel like that's a little, you know, especially for streaming, it's a little, you know, people can appreciate what they want, but for streaming, I mean, even just in general, I feel like what Tina's wearing right here, I feel like is as far as I'm willing to push it. Like, it's still a bikini. I wouldn't rock it every match. It's like that's basically as far as I would push it, you know. And there's definitely some raunchier bikinis out there from Venus Vacation, by the way. But I prefer if the costumes are a little more involved. That being said, it is slim pickings. I've been looking for, you know, like one of my favorite things for Tina is like her DOA3 outfit, DOA2 outfits, that kind of stuff. Those are rare. I feel like the most outfits you find are ports from like Venus Vacation, because I'm assuming that's just easier to do than bringing back old outfits, you know. But hey, you know, like the one Kasumi is wearing right now, it's pretty cool. Very cool. Anyway, is there anything to talk about? I thought there was. There's a game I've been keeping my eye on called Spine. Maybe you guys remember. It's like this, you know, what's the name they call it again? Like Gun Fu, you know? It's a Gun Fu type game. And we've seen trailers of it before, and it kind of looked a little slow, maybe, but it looked kind of cool. They had a new trailer yesterday. I haven't looked at it. I literally, as I was booting up the stream, I remembered like, oh shit, they had a trailer. We can watch that on stream. So I feel like I want to do that now. Wow, instantly starts. Hold on. Full screen. Mute the game. Browser window. Reveal. There we go. It just like no opening or nothing. This is from the official channel. New trailer 22 hours ago. Just no opening, nothing, just straight into it. All right, ready? Go.
Hi, we're Naki. Today we're excited to share the gameplay design of our upcoming Gun Fu game, Spine. In our game, you're the star of your own Gun Fu movie, with our protagonist
It still looks a little slow for my
free
taste.
flow combat, fluidly moving between enemies and never losing control of the action. Guns are our main focus. Everything in Spine is about how Redline uses firearms. Whether it's part of free-flow combos, dodges, or powering opponents, we always design our mechanics to feel like a Gun Fu movie. Like Redline turning opponents' guns against them instead of carrying an inventory. She can use spray paint to blind her enemies, attack with nearby objects, and use environment to her advantage. Your gunfu skills will be tested against both regular foes and powerful bosses, while Redline's spine implant will sharpen her reflexes to even the odds. Dare to take on a bigger challenge? Turn on hardcore mode and wishlist spine today.
No, hold on. Oh, they tricked me. Wait. They're like hard mode and then they end the trailer. What? Is this a new trailer? This is an old one. 7 months ago? That's old. Wait, that's a lot of the same footage. Have I been tricked? Whatever. I like the vibes of this game. I like the idea. The only thing I've been critical of since they've shown it is it looks slow. It looks like really slow. And I don't know, like I compare this obviously to like the Batman Arkham games. When you look at the combat, right? Clearly inspired by the Arkham games. And the Arkham games aren't necessarily super fast. So it might be good. That's why I'm totally on the fence. I feel like this is a type of game you kind of just need to give it a shot. I hope they do like a trial or a demo, because that would basically be like, if it feels shit, it's probably shit. But if it feels good, even though it's slow, it might actually be really fun, because everything else about it I like. I like the setting. I like the team. You know, I like the main character. She looks cool. It just looks slow. I guess we shouldn't look at the old trailer. Yeah, I think like the dodges, and
Hi,
I get it.
Today we're excited to share the gameplay design of our upcoming gunfu game.
I feel, you know, it might also be an animation thing, because if I try to analyze it like timing wise, like the actual button presses, you know, it probably is very similar to your Spider-Man's, your Batman Arkham for this kind of combat, right? Maybe it's just the animations look a little slower, because like in Spider-Man and shit, he's like flying around and jumping, but like the time between the moves and the whatever and the button presses is probably very similar.
Spine. In our game, you're the star of your own gunfu movie, with our protagonist Redline engaging in free-flow combat, fluidly moving between.
And I guess if they put enough enemies, it can get difficult real fast.
Guns are our main focus.
I'm looking forward to it. You know, it's like I'm assuming it's an indie game. Looks indie, but it looks cool. I think this trailer was mainly because they're coming to Switch 2. But yeah, looks sick. Man, by the way, the reason I'm late, well, multiple reasons. In general, schedule got fucked today because of family stuff. No need to worry about it. Nothing serious. So we already ate dinner very late. Like literally by the time I was done eating dinner, it was like 10 minutes before 8 when I usually stream. So I was like, man. So then I hurried up to my computer, which was in sleep mode. I booted back up, and like my main monitor isn't working. I'm like, what the fuck? It's like it's on, but just black screen. I'm like, okay, that's fucked. So, you know, I go down the list of basic shit you do, you know, move my mouse over from the working monitor to that one, see if any movement triggers it. Nothing. Maybe move a window. Nothing. I was like, okay, I'll just press the button off and on, right? As you do. Nothing. I was like, okay, is the input fucked? All right, I'll turn on my PS5 because it's also connected to this monitor. It's my main monitor. Nothing. Doesn't work. Doesn't see it. So, I mean, and at that point in time, I'm already like, fuck. All right. So then for whatever reason, my brain was like, unplugging it from the power is different than pushing the on and off button. And I was correct, because now it works. That's what did it. I'm assuming the off button doesn't actually turn it off. it puts it in some kind of rest mode where my computer still sees the monitor, it's just off. Whereas plugging it from the mains makes your computer go bloom bloom bloom. Oh, there's only one screen anymore. Then I wanted to start the stream, and then my the software is like, well, you're low on disk space, can't record the stream. I'm like, oh my god, now? So then I quickly had to move over some files just to be able to start the stream. Of course, it's always when you don't want it, shit like that pops up, right? That's such a shitty launcher, actually. Okay, how do you reset in this game? There we go. Excuse me. When is the Spine Extreme Vacation game? Oh man, I can't wait. Oh. The double. Oh, that's actually a that's a fucked combo, actually. Just doing it again. Oh, that didn't. How much time do you have? Ooh, not enough, huh? I wish you had like a good mid kick that like gives good stun. And I guess this is it. I mean, it's not good. It's still plus 19. And if this is your main launcher, you kind of want it to be 20 at least. I guess you can do this. But again, that's not the best launcher. This one's even slower. I guess you can do, I don't know how good combos you can do with that one though. Ooh. Yeah, gotta keep it short, huh? Ooh. Actually, hold on. What was I doing? That one? No, that's not gonna work. There's one thing I wanted to check though. I want to kind of find out if Kasumi has any like Oki setups. So I guess her, like, that's the one you probably should go for, right? And whatever, I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. I want to play. We're already a bit late. It's so late. So late. Let's create a lobby, shall we? Oh. Oh. There we go. Bada bing, bada boom. I had a good time with Prism. I'm gonna be honest, Prism has been fun. And yes, someone made Tamaki's main Prism outfit as a mod. And of course I downloaded it. Man, again, I wish there was some kind of management system for the mods. Because, like, if you install a mod, like, every costume is, like, layered onto a different costume, and it's like, I wish it was just all in one place. Because I can't remember. There's so many mods, I can't remember. If you install, like, a couple, you can remember. If you're like over 10 mods installed, there's no shot you can remember, like, oh, this one's is part of the pirate costume and this one's on the High Society one. It's kind of a mess. I wish there was a way to, like, I mean, I guess I could, because it's all in .ini files. You can see which costume slot it's on. I guess you could make a quick script that scrapes all of them in that folder and then lists like the name of the folder and then the slot. I guess you could do that, and then you can have a list of, you know, on your second monitor which outfit is where, so you can like at least quickly find it. It actually sounds pretty doable. Damn, you know, you know what the worst part is? Like, I'm not that good with like Python and stuff, but I would instantly, like, dude, give me Power BI and I could do it instantly. I mean, it's a horrible tool for the use, right? Like, but that's what I'm used to at work, so I would easily be able to do it in that. Though, you know, I'm pretty sure, give me an afternoon with some Python stuff and I'll do it. Sounds easy enough. I might actually just do that just because it's easier for myself. And then if you have that list, you can just install a lot of mods, run the script to, you know, generate a tree or generate the table, I guess, if you want to. Be like, all right, Want this cost? Oh man, what if I? Oh, I'm developing an app in my head. I was like, well, if you have that information, imagine if you add a quick thumbnail to it, and then you can select an option and it shows you the thumbnail and where it is. Ooh, wouldn't that be interesting? What do we got? Oh, I think the one, where was it? Pirate? There you go. Oh, you scared me there for a second, Beaver. Oh my lord. Hovering over training. Why is she having the pirate hat on? That's whack. On his screen, I'm sure it's the pirate hat. Hey! You didn't kill? Uh-oh. Ooh. Damn, long legs. No 3 in a row? Lame. Ah, you bitch! Uh-oh. Man, if Rig has you in the corner, you're so fucked. He has so much plus frame shit when he's... I mean, I'm not an expert on Rig, but I thought myself, if his leg is up, he has plus frames on block. Damn, that's it? Hold on. Did I have anything else? Here? No? No? Eh. See, that's what I mean. If I had a list, I would have known exactly where to go to find new outfits. I even got the stupid glasses on. Dude, Rig is such a pest of a character, dude. Hey, what's up, brother? Raza. Raza. There's no way that I hit my booty. Come on, man. Come on, man. Keep it simple, keep it simple. Shouldn't have wasted my meter. Whoa, go on. Got him! Didn't play DOA for such a long time. Shame. For shame. Everyone else here has been playing it daily. What are you doing? Oh, I hate the glasses. I wish you could default it to no glasses. Play on PC now or PS? I don't play on PC right now. I installed some new mods, so I want to get to them. Damn, good call. Uh-oh. Woo! I did a throw. That's fucked up. I did a throw. Why didn't my throw come out? Oh, I forgot she had that. Woo! Dude, Kokoro, at least for me, impossible to deal with. The fact that she can throw you at any time, in the middle of her strings, you're never safe. You can't block. It's impossible to block against her. I feel like she also has a lot of lows sneaked into, you know, those strings. Really tough to deal with. Sheesh. Let's go with classic DOA3, boy. I love that outfit. One of my favorite mods. Basic, but I like it. See, that's a fucked up thing. Even if you get under the throw, the follow-up still works. So you might as well just do it. Wow, that throw came out so late. What the fuck? He keeps on going. Strings are endless.
Get ready. Fight!
What is happening? Why is she doing that? Why does that be booty? Yeah, you can't do anything. Oh, let's block. Nope. Throw catches you out of the guard, and then the kick just auto hits. It's so fucked. You kind of have to, like, in the middle of her string, decide, am I gonna risk getting hit by fuzzying or not? How does that beat booty? That does way less damage. You would think booty would win out damage-wise. But maybe booty has like a short active window, realistically. Even though the animation looks like she, you know, as long as she's flying forward, you would think that's active, but it probably isn't. Yeah, you can't do anything. But that hit from so far. That's crazy. Booty!
Get ready.
And the fucked up thing is the animation of that throw is so long, it's kind of hard to fuzzy as well. Like if you fuzzy as fast as you can, it will still hit you. Oh, lucky!
Get ready. Fight!
Is it ever your turn against Kokoro? Here we go. That stupid fucking throw. I hate it so much. Oh my lord. Oh, I didn't trigger the... Whatever. We got some damage out of that. Not the biggest damage. Oof. Alright, good shit. Oh, that throw. I don't know how to deal with it. It feels like we're playing Tekken 8, you know? 50-50 all day. But it is a throw, isn't it? Like, it's not an offensive hold. So I might be rewarded for mashing. Actually. Mashing might be the answer here. Now I just need to learn Kokoro so I know when she can do the actual throw. Dude, the reach on this bitch. The reach on this bitch. What the fuck? I didn't do that. Oh, whatever. It worked. What is happening? I feel like... Wow, he's guessing that correctly so much. Every time I do a mid, he doesn't do it, but the highs he's been getting consistently. Maybe he always does high. What? I didn't input that. Ooh. Dude, what the fuck is going on? Whew, that was clutch, dude. How? These timings are so whack, but it's throwing me off. I mean, that's a good thing, right, in this game? If you can misplace your timings really well, then it's harder for your opponent to guess when a hold is coming out and stuff, which fucks with my throws. Oh, the mix and schmix, dude. That's a throw as well? Come on. When can she throw? Guessed it again. Everything beats booty. It's unfair. That reached, oh my lord. Good shit. I'm surprised at every turn with the range on this girl. Her attacks reach so far. Let's go with this one again. I like it. It's cool. Man, how do you deal with a mix-up machine? How do you deal with that? You just have to guess, right? That's literally it. You just have to guess. There's more, of course there's more.
Get ready. Fight!
Ugh, wrong move. Whatever. I thought that was the throw one. Too soon. More lows.
Get ready. Fight!
Woo! Let's go. I love this outfit. Let's go. Bow, wow, 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 wow. I know I've asked this a million times, but if someone else has the same mod installed, do they see you using the mod?
Fight!
I'm surprised that didn't connect.
Get ready. Fight!
That kick is safe, huh? So that's a tracking move that's safe. That's cool. And these strings are confusing.
Get ready. Fight!
Fuck! Oh! What the? Oh! Why didn't it armor? What the hell?
Fight!
Oh yeah, baby. Oh, I can't believe it.
Get ready. Fight!
Rock you. Man, this game's so active. I'm just deathmatching Beaver, which is fun. I haven't played with Beaver in a hot minute, so it is fun. Let's be a cat. Meow. Meow.
たっぷり後悔するといいわ。楽し
Oh, the delay, good shit. Okay, you saw that coming. This better kill. Oh my god. Ah, I can't believe it. Get between my legs. Ooh, go on. Wow! Jesus. I'm kind of surprised you're not even doing stomp. Slowly crawling back into this match. Ooh, he's catching on, he's catching on. Wow, that hit? Pretty sure I was just blocking. I can't believe my eyes, dude. What is happening? Damn. I feel like I got pretty far on like a sliver of health. Any fucking thing that touched me killed me. That was scary. I'm surprised we made it there. Showtime! Oh, there it is. There it is. Oh my god. What a monumental fuck up that one was. Oh, there's more. All right. That was bullshit. How is that faster than my low? What the hell? What is happening, dude? That whiffed already? That fast? At some point, I'm gonna figure out when you do the low holds, because now it feels kind of random. Okay, now you're spamming. Okay, okay. I mean, it makes sense. There we go again. Okay, I'm starting to see a pattern. It's starting to form. It's starting to form. We're getting unpredictability time. You'll love to see it. That's a fun moment when you're playing fighting games, right? And you're like, you do a move and you're like, I think he's gonna do a high hold now. And he does exactly that. And you're like, ooh, let's go. That's where you like to be, when it starts to become predictable. Of course, he's probably listening into stream. So that's always a wrinkle to streaming. You have less of a tactical advantage. You know, you're doing two things at the same time to begin with. That is so much faster than you'd expect. Holy. Every time. It feels like it's a bot. I haven't been able to do that once without the sidestep at the start of a round. Wow, that's actually fast enough to avoid being throw punished, huh? Okay. What the fuck? I stood up. Wow, I'm surprised that worked. I even waited so you wouldn't pull it. Wow, okay. Interesting. He's gonna kill and probably will not. Wow, the jab hit. Interesting. The jab connected there. That's wild, because that's a high. You wouldn't expect a high to work when you're on the ground. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, you can't escape Tina, dude. You cannot escape her.
Fight!
Let's see if this guy finds a solution. Because I think one of the big issues is Rachel's main weakness, or one of her weaknesses, being slow, is not really in play against another slow character. I know Tina's like slightly faster than Rachel on paper, but they're both slow ass. So Rachel can kind of just do whatever. Damn, I thought I was gonna be able to steal some sick Tina versus Rachel tech, but I think this guy's gonna have to steal my tech.
Get ready! Fight!
I do need to sidestep more. Well, that was a match. Okay, let's try something else. Let's try a different strategy.
Fight!
Ooh, that reach though.
Get ready! Fight! Get ready! Fight!
Wow, I can't believe that we're. Ooh! Woo!
Get ready! Fight!
I had to do it. I had to do it. That's unblockable.
いい感じだったわよ。
I didn't even read the message. Oh, that's good. You'll love to see it. What was a message? It was saying like, man, you're always using the same fucking move. I've always found that one funny because it's like, yeah, but it's working. So, I mean, if it's that predictable. What? I was so sure you could throw punish that, but no.
Get ready. Fight! Get ready. Fight!
Bonk. Nothing? Okay. Okay, good shit, good shit. He saw it. Ooh. Ooh, the jab, good shit, good shit.
Get ready. Fight!
Oh, nice. Yes, beautiful.
Winner!
This is a cool outfit. Cool mod. It's another classic outfit I found as a mod. What? It fucked up? Okay, he's playing good footsies.
Get ready. Fight!
Can't believe he still hits me. I mean, he has backturn moves.
Get ready. Fight!
Good punish. Clean. Good guess. Oh! I forgot about that move. Whoa! That was lucky. Oh my god. Ooh, range again. Low, good shit, good shit. That was 50-50. I guessed not a low. I guessed wrong. Wait, this time we'll get the outfit. Ooh, maybe this one's cool too. There we go, it actually works. Bum, 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 bum. Wow, good call. Again, good call. Wow, wow, wow. And called it again, but on my end. That's crazy, dude. You're getting good. That's luck, though. Round start catching something is pure luck. There's no skill involved there. Wow, that's safe. Huh? Ooh! Didn't expect that one so soon. One hit already? Oh, come on, dude. This fucking game. You can't even put step one to the side to line up?
Get ready. Fight!
Dude, this game is so fucking tight. How is it that nobody sees it? That's the part that boggles my mind. Mom, please work this time. Dude, DOA has been hit with a smear campaign for like a decade. Is it just a broken costume? What the fuck is going on? %70% install. Is it that big of a game? Okay. For like 3 decades? Nah, dude, it's not been around for 30 years. Oh fuck, is it? When was DOA 1? I mean, I don't think DOA gotten the smear campaign up until, I would say once they did beach volleyball. That's really when, because I feel like DOA 2 and 3 were pretty well regarded. I think most people like those games. Wow. Damn. I should have blocked there. Could have blocked it. I feel like there's so many times where I hold block on wake up and his attack still catch me. Whoa, what was that? I'll move. I deserve that. Ooh, good. Wow, troll wake up, eh?
Get ready. Fight!
How does it beat that? That's low crush. That's high crush. What the fuck, dude? Oh, we just let it rip. Unbelievable. I'm kind of thrown aback by that. And it just keeps going. Isn't she supposed to be slow? Why is she so fast? What the fuck? Is everything plus? What's happening? Thought she was slow. What the heck? Can't even get jabs in. Oh, I got some time to rest. Actually, I might as well do break time. I got the Shallow Titty Fighter label with DOA 1 and stuck ever since. Really though? Maybe I was too young back then, I don't know. I feel like the label, at least from my perspective, with DOA 1 and 2, but again, I was pretty young then, so maybe I just wasn't... And I guess the internet wasn't the way it is now, like, opinions didn't spread like they do now. Like, it obviously was mentioned, right? The whole thing with enter your age and that kind of stuff, like that went around, but again, from my perspective as like a early teen back then, it didn't feel like it was like in a degrading thing. It was like a funny thing, but it's still a good game. But I definitely feel like, you know, at least in my head, the biggest swing happened with Extreme Volleyball, you know? Because like before that, it was mentioned, but it was like a, you know, it wasn't that big of a deal. It was growing, of course. It was a growing sentiment, of course. But Extreme Volleyball kind of sealed the deal for a lot of people. To just not consider these games anymore. But actually we should say like, hey, this game has been slandered for 30 years, 3 decades, since the day it came out, you know. We've been hated on. We've been censored. The woke mob came for us. Oh yeah, I was gonna do break time. What the hell? What the hell? What am I doing? I can just show you the match. What the fuck? Hold on. Let me try that again. Hold on. Then break time logo. There we go. Yeah, be right back. Enjoy the matches.
Get ready. Fight! Get ready. Fight! Winner!
それでは
Get ready. Fight!
チャージ
Get ready. Fight!
痛いです
Get ready. Fight!
痛いです
Get ready. Fight!
โอ้ Wait.
Winner!
That's a beaver. Well played indeed. What does a married person on Twitch do? You're lost. Wait, I'm married too. Yeah, what are we doing on Twitch? What are we doing? What is anyone really doing, huh? What does anyone really do? No. You're not married, you're married for the moolah benefits, that's different. I feel like it's not because I only married her and I want the financial benefits because I love her. Wow! Dude, this is the first match. You're already predicting shit? That was just a guess. You had no idea what my tendencies were gonna be. Oh, it's just someone who sidesteps a lot. Okay. We'll catch him like this. Wait, you can sidestep that? Since when can you sidestep that? Oh god, the lag is kind of rough. How can he do it so well in the lag? The more you know. Yeah, how the fuck do you sidestep a fucking straight arm? Is this bitch always safe? I mean, I guess if you're playing on Wi-Fi, you are always safe. Hey, got him.
Get ready.
I'm dead, right? Good shit, good shit. He called it. 50-50. He called it. I can never break that, but this Wi-Fi can. I feel like if you play on Wi-Fi, you are the one causing the lag. It feels like you're at an advantage. It always feels that way. It probably is that way. It definitely fucks with your inputs as well, because they weren't exactly smooth. Oh, by the way, I didn't even see it. Beaver, thank you for the sub, and also 69. Nice. Oh god, he's laggy and Kokoro? That's horrible. Why would you do that? She's a nightmare to deal with offline. insane. I can't believe that reached. Holy shit, dude. Look at this fucker.
Get ready. Fight!
Kokoro. Kokoro. Don't get me wrong, she's a cool character, and I can't imagine DOA without her. But fuck, she's annoying. I do feel like that's one of the things that makes a fighting game good, you know? Like, a good fighting game should be one where every player, no matter who they are, has one character in the roster where they're like, man, I hate fighting that character. I feel like that's a hallmark of a good fighting game, because that means the variety of characters and playstyles is good. There's always something you don't like or hate dealing with. Give me a sec. I'm quickly gonna blow my nose. Be right back.
Get ready. Fight!
Yes, I've run away. No, I was off tooting my foghorn. The nasal foghorn. Spring is hitting me like a motherfucker. I'll tell you that one. Today has been rough. I don't know why specifically today, but today I've been like almost cartoonishly like hachu, 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 like non-stop today. I'm glad it kind of stopped by the time I'm streaming. This afternoon, non-stop, every 5 minutes. Hachu. Like I'm a cartoon character. Dude, like clockwork, you can fucking do. You can always. It's a safe bet. If someone's at 3-bar Wi-Fi, they have a phase 4, and in fact, they're not gonna drop combos. You also have the itchy eye thing. No, I don't have any itchy eye. For me, it's the hachu, the nose. But I feel like in general, you know, a lot of stuff, for me, hits the nose pretty fast. I'm someone who often sniffles and stuff like that. That happens often. I wouldn't even be surprised if I have some kind of allergy, like dust allergy or some shit. Though I've seen people with allergies, they are a lot worse than me. They have it a lot worse. What is the mask? Where did the mask come from? Are we kidding? Mod spot. I've been using mods the whole time. I'm not gonna play the PC version and not mod, you know? Yo, I didn't even see what the backside was. I thought she was just wearing a jeans. She's fucking showing her ass crack. Holy moly. She's showing a whale tail, I believe that's called. Oh god, okay.
Get ready. Fight.
That's not a mid, that's a mid though. I think I just did it too soon. Wow, you can get a full combo out of that? That's nice, I didn't know that.
Get ready.
So that's two different kicks from behind. Because if it was the same kick, that would have crumbled you. Hehehehe.
Get ready. Fight.
Wow, he just caught that? No fucking way. Dude, what is this? Was that a full kill combo? What the fuck was that? That stun went on forever. That is crazy. Dude, I was literally like, this whole time, one of the main strategies he's been using is just do a stun hit, wait until you hold, and then go for the throw. But like in a patient way. So I was like, I'm just, you know, I'm just not gonna hold. I'll just hold block, right? Worst case, I'll just get thrown. This fucker just extended that stun forever. I don't even know how he did that. Felt like a very long time. It felt as long as a Tekken 8 combo. Here's a stupid question. With the mods, you know, like they take a slot of a specific costume. Is that in any way relevant which costume it is for the mod? Or can I go into the files and all assign them to like the same outfit, so I have like one outfit to just scroll through? Or does it like use properties from the outfit it's bound to? And it can't change. Because I don't know. I haven't modded this game at all. I'm just using them. Because like it's kind of silly to put like a Venus vacation outfit on the ninja outfit, and then you pick it and she has the fucking ninja mask on. Like, what are we doing? That doesn't even make sense. Yeah. Dude, I'm predicting it. 2026, we're getting a new DOA. My prediction. I'm calling it. Next year is the year of DOA. You know, this year is the year of Ninja Gaiden. Next year is the year of DOA. And in fact, they're gonna do the same thing. Early in the year, they're gonna do like a remastered version of an old game, and then at the end of the year, boom, new version of the game. New entry. I'm calling it. And you will see that I'm correct. And then I'll wake up from my dream and realize we're still playing DOA6. No season 2 in sight. Man. Man, can you believe it? Can you believe it? Fucking Ubisoft Skull and Bones just started year 2 of content and DOA didn't even get it. Like, are we kidding? Like, what is this? It's an unfair world, you know. If you need any evidence that the world is cruel and unfair, that's it. You know, that's a clear indicator. How does DOA not get a second year? And fucking Skull and Bones does. And here's the worst part. Here's the worst part about it. One of the major complaints about Skull and Bones, you know, you can't go onto land and do combat and all that stuff. They're adding it in year 2 to their game. Which means complaints we had as a community about DOA6, guess what? They could have been worked on and alleviated with more years of patches and updates and new content. You know, as everyone loves to call out, man, DOA 5 last round is so much better. Yeah, because it's the 3rd version in like 5 years of development. Yeah, of course it's gonna be like a more complete, you know, more balanced system mechanics and stuff. Yeah, that makes sense. They had so much more time to work on it and improve it. You know, let's boot up Vanilla 5. Let's see how much fun you're having then. Wow, no combo. Hey Raza, are you the evil? Evil Raza. Okay, here we go. Okay, that was it. And Helena's a tough character. You kind of need to know the mixes. She is good if you know the traps and the mixes. You know, and especially if you know what shit you can avoid. which is a lot, but I'm so used to Tekken inputs. Actually, I have not been playing Tekken all that much. Like, Anna came out, and I played the game like twice since Anna came out. Okay, so how does this work? Hold on, let me go back. So they made the mod on this ninja outfit. Or does it only work with the main hairstyle? Because maybe they removed it on the default hairstyle. I don't know. Mods are... See, what's this? Why is the mask back? You can't turn that off because it's part of the ninja outfit. Woo!
Get ready. Fight!
Let it rip.
Get ready. Fight!
I did a sidestep. Oh my god! It realigns up until a certain point. That's fucked. You need to sidestep way later for that one. See, you need to sidestep so late to get that one. Holy moly! Woo! Top speed, dude. That is Kasumi. We're playing top speed. Whoa, that was a last minute fucking character switch. Holy moly. Unless that's lagging too. Who knows?
いただきよ勝負よ
Get ready. Fight!
Wow, okay. I didn't know that combo.
Get ready. Fight!
Dude, this is getting bad, boys. I can't even hit combos anymore. It's lagging that much. This lagging is too bad.
Get ready. Fight! Get ready. Fight!
So this guy just pushes buttons all day, dude. Where's the strategy? I mean, I guess if you're playing on a 3-bar Wi-Fi, that is the strategy. Just push more buttons than the opponent. Because it's your turn. -10, doesn't matter. It's your turn. It always is your turn. Not like I can push anything. Dude, even with Kasumi, you're not fast enough. You're not fast enough. Doesn't work. Crazy. Mary Rose might have a shot. She can take control so that the speed of inputs doesn't even matter. I mean, it obviously matters, but can she do it enough? Oh, I don't know. Wow, 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 wow.
この勝負いただき
Fight!
Dude, I can play this game 3 hours, no problems. And yet, most other fighting games, I feel like I get tired of them pretty fast, you know? Like after an hour or two, I'm kind of over it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. After an extended break, you mean you can? No, just always. I feel like DOA, I guess it's multiple things, right? Like I'm so used to DOA, I guess there's a lot of thinking that doesn't need to happen anymore. Whereas like with Tekken or Grand Blue, whatever, like I still have to think a lot about how do I do the combos, what are inputs, how does this work, you know, that kind of stuff. So I guess that takes like a lot more focus. But also I just like DOA so much. There's like no frustrations for me. You know, like I said, Tekken 8, Anna dropped. I love Anna. That's literally the character I was waiting for. Played twice for maybe an hour. And it's just like, eh. DOA never had a second season, you sure? Yeah, they stopped after 1 year. Never got a year 2. Of course, like I mentioned, the second I started the stream, you know, if you're a semantics warrior, you're gonna be like, it had 4 seasons. But the title implies comparison to Tekken 8. And Tekken 8 Season 2 is Year 2. You know. The joke being, they had 1 year of Tekken 8 and then Season 2 kind of ruined everything. That's not happening here. Ha ha ha! Because the game died after 1 season. Expect me to think what a mistake? Yeah. Can't expect it. I mean, to be fair, a highly intellectual joke in the DOA community should land pretty well. Compared to those dumbasses over at Tekken, am I right? What did they do with Tekken? You have... Man. Bless you for not being in the loop. Because it's been a ride. Tekken 8, they started their second year with a big patch. And it kinda sucks. Even I was like on the fence. Even I was like, man, I feel like people are overreacting, you know. Like, surely it might not be the direction the player wants, but maybe there's something to it. No, there's not. They're just removing so many options. It's crazy. Like, the meme isn't the lie. Tekken 8 is just a casino game now. It's just all 50-50s. Just guessing all the time. Water! There we go. The comeback. Oh, good crouch and punish. Love to see it. They re-released Tekken 6, they solve all their problems. I mean, except the problems Tekken 6 had. I think the joke is, with Tekken 8, that's, I think, what's getting people the most, is that when they showed off, like, some of the changes they were gonna make on a live stream, it seemed like they were doing the right thing. They're like, yeah, sidestepping is better now, yada yada yada, you know, and it felt like they were going in the right direction. But then when the patch actually happened, on top of what they mentioned in the live stream, all the other shit, it kind of negated the better sidestep and the better defensive options. Like, if you're giving every character like a homing move that's like plus on block and shit like that, like, what are we doing? But the joke is, if they didn't do that, if they just changed the defensive options and maybe like tweaked some stuff a little bit, it would have been a very well received patch. In fact, one of the things I've been complaining about with Tekken 8 every time I've streamed it, every time I play it, is that the fucking sidestep didn't feel like it worked. And it's so much better now. Like, sidestepping is actually possible now. It feels good. I do it all the time. But everyone has like bullshit, super good homing moves now. So it's like irrelevant. They just spam that shit all day. The monkey. Oh, I should have been searching for the Prism outfit. Oh, this game, the mods are trash. They don't work. Oh, I forgot the move. Thought that was it though. Oh shit! I thought I resetted the stun. Woo.
Get ready. Fight!
Ah, that's the one. What?
Get ready. Fight!
Woo. Oh shit, that was sick.
Get ready. Fight!
Whee! Oh, I reached, you motherfucker. Good shit. Good shit. Look at the fucking pixel. Oh my god. I didn't think that would reach. Oh. Thought I was taking enough distance. Jesus. Mashing prevailed. I mean, it was a good option, you know. It would have caught me pushing buttons, except for lows. I ran away, but doesn't matter. I think if I kept moving back a little bit, it probably, but I think I went in for an attack and I wasn't far enough yet. That's what got me. That's what got me. Neo Tengu.
Get ready. Fight!
Ooh. Almost launched. Almost. Ooh, spacing. Good. Ooh, good. Actually good spacing though. Good stuff. Ooh, unsafe but no punish. Unsafe but a punish. There we go. That should be it. Ooh. Good, good. Finished it. Thought that was gonna kill regardless, but guess it needed the down attack. Oh, reset. Combo? No. Dolphin, let's go. Whee! Dolphin watching. I'm still kind of baffled. They're like, they have this whole, you know, like extreme Venusification thing, and they're like, yeah, one stage is enough. Like, dude, you could do so much shit. Now, of course, you shouldn't do like 5 beach stages. But like, you can do like the what's it called, you know? We're all like the, what's the name for that in English? You know, with like the paved tiles and like the little tables you can sit at, drink cocktails, eat some food. Like those locations between the shops, that kind of stuff. Always surprised they haven't really tapped into that more. But I guess at the same time, if you're gonna create a stage, might as well do something else. Though I'd be down for having a bunch of Venusification inspired stages. Funny as I pressed XY on my controller to throw, then taking that to throw, you can change your button presses so that it matches up. You all suffer through that Wi-Fi here, and hubby here chickens out. Yeah, I feel like we need to share the suffering. I feel like we need to share our suffering. So give me a sec. I'm gonna blow my foghorn again.
Get ready. Fight! Get ready. Fight!
Alright, poof. Poofed here.
みんなには絶対内緒だよ。
Is it my turn again? Is it my turn again? Okay, what's our strategy? How do we get him? What's our strat? I think Kasumi is the safe bet, you know? Wow, what is happening? All of my... What the fuck is going on? Sure, why not? It's probably not gonna work anyway. I feel like having an opponent fucks with your costumes. Yo, it works! Let's go.
お願いします。
I'm a doctor.
Get ready.
I was getting up though.
Get ready.
God, the lag is actually unbearable. Like, it's so bad, you can't play at all. crazy. This lag is so crazy.
もうちょっと頑張らないと
Almost got him. We're learning these strats. I feel like being fast doesn't even help. Because like, he's out of range and then he like lags close to you and attacks you and you're holding the block button, but the game is like, well, I'm still like a minute behind on your input, so fuck you. You know, you don't actually get the block even though you're already holding the button. It's lagging, so no blocks for you. Kind of fucked. Why don't you kick him? Because it's a challenge. And also, you know, whatever. There's already so few people playing. Might as well, you know, get used to it.
たっぷり後悔するといいわ飛び入り
Which is impossible, but, you know.
望むところに
If there's one thing that, for me, this game has proven, is as this whole idea that PC players love to say, like, oh, console, nothing but Wi-Fi players. Dude, PC is so full of Wi-Fi players as well. It is disgusting. And that's the Wi-Fi players you can see, because there's very common PC setups that let your computer think you're wired when you're not, you know? Like one of those mobile hotspot boxes that you connect to an Ethernet port or USB, I guess. But then it would show up as Wi-Fi. Or would it? It might actually not, because it's like a mobile connection. It might even just, because it's not Wi-Fi, it might just say it's wired. Well, at least he's dropping combos now as well.
とどめよ目障り
Get ready.
ただきろ
It's almost time to wrap up for me. I'm gonna play one more match. I'm waiting it out until I get to play one more time. One more time. Bonk. Here we go. Dude, and with Rachel, that's crazy. The fact that you're pulling this off with Rachel is insane to me. A whiff low hold into a super is bonkers, and I love it.
目障り
Uh-oh. Oh shit, she looks beat up. What the hell? She looks so beat up. That's crazy. Oh, I'm last. Alright. We got time. It's the weekend. We got a little bit of time. I can go overtime. Phase 4. Uh-oh. He told me.
戦いたくはないだけど全力でいき
Get
Would we say Phase 4 has like the strongest combo game in the game? Like, they're difficult, but she probably has like the best combo toolkit. Like, you can, they're really strong. There's so much carry potential, so much you can do with it, but it's really difficult to pull it all off. Doesn't have the snake dead combos on. Wait, what? Huh? That's a peak ESL sentence right there. I don't understand that at all. Doesn't have the snake dead combos on certain stages. Snake is Christy. Doesn't have the Christy dead combos on certain stages. Yes, Christy probably has. I think all characters have on the pirate ship. But if Christy has a death combo on a stage, then surely Phase 4 has one as well. Look, it's a Street Fighter 6 character. Was it Street Fighter 6 they added her too? I think so, right? It's getting confusing because she's like in all games. She's everywhere. They're handing her out for free. You need a free guest character? Here you go. Mice right there. Yeah, yup. Thought so. Isn't she from a different franchise? Yes, she is. Fatal Fury. Yeah, there's a new Fatal Fury coming out where she's also gonna be in. She's everywhere. City of the Wolves is fun. I've never played that. To be fair, I haven't played many SNK games. That's like a corner of the fighting game stuff I haven't really delved into. I've played King of Fighters 12 or 13, I believe, and that was not for me. That is definitely not a game for me. Can't beat peak design. I mean, it's a classic design. Kasumi stole her drip. So, you know. Also, not really, but kinda, right? It's like legally distinct. Like, if I give you the Mai outfit and the Kasumi outfit next to each other, you know which one is which. They're distinct enough. But there's also a reason you would put them side by side to test it, because they are close. Damn. Damn. Razak can't help himself. fix cable or get your laggy Wi-Fi ass out of here. It's funny. Ads, let's go. Nice. I love ads. Except I don't. Man, Kokoro is a bitch. That hit? Why did that hit? What the fuck? How did you throw me off the ground? How the fuck did that happen? What the fuck? Is that a glitch? Wow, she recovered really fast from that move.
Get ready.
She's too fast, dude. She interrupts everything. Crack. Let's go.
Get ready.
Fucking infinite stun. I hate that shit. Stop stunning. No low hold. All right. That's not English. So I don't understand. No Hezbollah. No Espanol. Whatever. I don't. Is it Espanol? I don't know. I'm still kind of baffled by the throw situation from the ground. No explanation. I don't have an explanation for that one. Well played, he is. Well played. GG's, good games. DOA feels always feels like coming home, you know. Feels like coming home. I wish, dude. I guess everyone here watching this probably wishes there's a new one coming out sooner rather than later. That's not English. I don't understand non-English. So the repost, you're gonna give it a shot, hoodlum. I mean, I wanted to, but I can't. It's the one day. It's the one day that I'm at like a festival, and I already have tickets. So I'm not gonna. Here's the thing: as much as I like DOA and I want to support the community and all that stuff, I'm not gonna ignore real life. Let me not go to a festival with like my wife and my friends to stay home to play DOA6 in a tournament. But I'm obviously gonna advertise it. The last EU tournament was a big success, right? So I'm obviously gonna support it. I wish I could be there. If it was literally any other day, I'd be there. I'd be joining. I wouldn't be winning, I know that, but I'd just be there to stream and like, Weren't you recently at a festival? No. Last festival I went to was the same one last year, so it's been a year. In June. I do go to concerts, like separate, just like one artist performing in a venue. I do that. But that's not that expensive, like if it's close to home. And also I don't really watch a lot of, like stadium type bands. The last time I was in a stadium to watch a band must have been with Sabaton and Baby Metal, which is like at this point like 2 years ago, almost 1 year ago, 2 years ago. Usually I go for like the smaller venue shows. I mean, I guess it's just the music I listen to tends to be not like huge bands. Seems to me both social activities for the rich. I mean, to be fair, the festival I'm going to, it's called Grass Pop Metal Meeting or whatever. And it's like a 4-day festival, 4 days of heavy metal music. And last year, I went the full weekend. The year before, I believe I went the full weekend. This year, I'm going 1 day because it's too expensive. It's literally too expensive. One ticket for the entire weekend is like over 300 euros. So that means if me and my wife go, that's like you're already over 600 euros, probably close to 700 down the hole. You haven't eaten, you haven't drank. Like by the time you're done for that whole weekend, you're probably close to like out of 1,000 euros at this point. And that is way too, that's like going on fucking holiday. So that's not worth it to us. We just were like, there was 1 day where there were like a lot of bands we wanted to see. Of course, on the other days, there were like plenty of bands I'm a big fan of. But like, for example, on one of the days I'm not going is Motionless in White, one of my favorite bands. But I just went to their own concert in February. Like I went to their like mainline own tour. So I kind of feel like, sure, I could pay like a lot extra just to catch them on a festival, but I just saw like their fucking full produced their own show, which is way better than on a festival. So I was like, don't need to see them. When you go into a concert Lila likes, you can't have the same exact taste in music, do you? We mostly have the same taste in music. Ironically, I mean, not ironically, funny, our taste in music is how we matched up back in the day. Literally a common friend of ours, someone we both knew, or like, and I didn't know her directly, it was like one of my best friends was dating a girl, and that girl knew Leela, right? And that's how we got linked up, because that girl was like, hey, you know, this girl I know loves like this and this and this band that you also really love. You know, maybe you have something in common there. And I guess they were right, because we do have a lot of, you know, similar music taste. And there's definitely bands that I like that she doesn't like that much. But that's more rare than, you know, that's rare. Wow, really old school when no internet is out. I mean, dude, I'm a fossil, you know, right? I'm an old man at this point, because that was before dating apps, you know? That was when MySpace was happening. It was that era. You know, like online social media existed in like a very early form, but you know, old school was kind of the way back then. Man, I wouldn't even know if for whatever reason I would turn out to be single now and I would have to like go out and like mingle and find someone. I don't know if I could handle that in this day and age, dude. The dating app stuff is insane. And how do you even do it the old school way these days? I mean, maybe if I want to find people my age, they also might not like dating apps. And that might actually be a way to find people of your own age. But man, I kind of hope I never have to do it. That is the hope. I never have to fucking do it. The good old days when you had to use a club and drag him in your cave. Yeah, she was carrying the club, huh? When they come up to you, gotcha, bitch. Those are the good ones. No, I'm gonna be honest though. I feel like, you know, there are things like you need common ground, right? I feel like, you know, I think your general outlook on life needs to be kind of similar, you know. I guess, for example, if like in a relationship, like if what's a good example? Like, let's say someone is like politically extremely right-wing and the other person is like extremely left-wing. Chances are that's never gonna work out, because like just the way you're thinking about life and everything just is not matching up. And to me, music is kind of the same way. I can't imagine dating someone or being with someone who, like, whenever you turn on your music, she's like, ugh, really? All that yelling? Like, imagine that. Like, I love, like, metal music. If my partner would be like, ugh, the screaming again? Like, you can't even blast the music in the car? Ugh, that sounds horrible. You know? You also need some tension. I mean, there's obviously things we don't like. You know, like we love a lot of the same TV shows, for example. But I love horror movies and horror series. She's not that much into them, though. I'm getting her. She's getting into them. Hell yeah, I'm getting her there. But vice versa. There's also stuff that she loves watching that I cannot give a shit about. She loves like a lot of like the home renovation type shows. I could not give less of a shit which one she's getting into, just in general. Like before she met me, I don't think she really engaged with anything horror. I think now whenever there's like a good horror movie or a good TV show, like I'm like, I want to see that. I think she's getting more and more into it. Though, I mean, you know, she's a type that's gonna like hold something in front of her eyes. You two watch Terrifier 3, dude. We watched it in theater. So fucking good. I know opinions are divided. I love Terrifier. I love it. When I saw the first one, I was like, ooh, this is sick. Ah, man. And 3 is the best one yet. 3 is so good. Oh my lord. But yeah, again, I feel like in relationships, it's all about, you know, there's gonna be things to you that matter and things that, you know, matter less. And for me, like, music is a big part of my life, you know? I listen to a lot of music, I go to concerts, you know, I play fucking, I mean, you can't see it. I have a guitar here, I play guitar. 2 years ago bought a drum kit. I'm about to, that is something going around in my mind. I want to play piano. Like I love music. I love being around and making music and stuff like that. So that, for me, that it has to match. That has to match, or, you know, it's too big of a part of my life to have someone like not be interested in it at all. Whereas, you know, like taste in TV shows, I'm not married to that, you know. I mean, who doesn't like music? One of my brothers just never listens to music. Just doesn't do it. It's like not a thing they do. They like turn the radio off in the car. Which is fucking hellish. That's demon shit, dude. Turning the radio off in the car is fucking demon shit. Oh, there's people. It's a minority, but again, even if you're, you know, you can like music, right? You can enjoy music the same way like you watch a movie or you watch a TV show, but you're not like in it. Whereas music is like the one thing where I'm like it's for me on the same level as gaming. You know, with music, I look for new music. I explore new shit, which is a scary statistic. But like past the age of 30, only like 20 or 25% of people still look for new music, which is a crazy statistic. I think it's something around, it was definitely way lower than you would expect. Because for me, it's like, man, what the fuck? How can you stop looking for new music? It's so sick. There's too much good music out there. But a lot of people are just like, yeah, I just, you know, they love what they loved in their teens and 20s, and that's just, you know, they just rock that shit all day. Spotify makes it fairly easy to get into new music without even looking for it. I agree. That's why I feel like I'm still surprised so few people after a certain age just still explore. Spotify makes it easy. At the same time, you know, it is algorithm stuff. It has its downsides, and especially now that Spotify is being flooded with like AI music, you know, the playlist stuff is kind of tricky. There's some genres like lo-fi or EDM or stuff like that that's just filled to the brim with AI shit, and Spotify doesn't care because they don't have to pay royalties. That's the crazy, but they love it because it's way cheaper for them to recommend a bunch of AI slob because it's uncopyrightable, so they don't have to pay shit. I didn't know that. Yeah. You need to think, especially the type of music where people are going to be very likely to not go for specific bands, but like just pick a playlist, you know, like, background relaxing music, you know, jazz in the background, or, you know, basically everything that's like hotel music, elevator music, all those genres, lo-fi is a big one, where people were just, they put on a playlist, they don't really give a shit who made the music, they're not gonna follow specific bands. Those are hotbeds of AI music. And you can notice it, like if you go to an artist's page and they have like either like no albums but like 500 singles and like 2 followers, or they have like 5 albums with 100 songs each on it, like stuff like that, right? Songs for sleeping, I have such a playlist. Yeah, and I'm willing to bet, like, unless it's one you've made a while ago, if it's like a playlist that automatically changes by Spotify, you can bet your ass there's AI music in it. Now, here's the thing, right? I feel like you shouldn't seek out AI music. I mean, in general, it's not that good in my opinion. But at the same time, if you're like, it's a playlist for sleeping, like, I feel like it should be on platforms like Spotify to just not allow it. I feel like all that kind of stuff, you know, generating music, generating art, I feel like that's the one thing people don't really want from AI. Like, that's the one thing people kind of still want humans to make, in my opinion, at least. Ugh. Gonna check it later. It's interesting. I fell victim. I mean, I wouldn't call it victim. It's not something you actively do, right? Like, especially those playlists. Like, if it's a playlist made by humans and they upkeep it, there's less chance of it. But there are those playlists, you know, like made by Spotify, and they're just like automatically updated by the algorithm. 100% there's gonna be AI artists. 100%. And it is a lot of instrumental music, like lo-fi. There's a lot of that, because I think voices, like AI music with singing in it, you catch that very fast. Like, you get, once you hear, like, there's something about how the AIs do the voices in songs. Once you hear like the weird thing it does, you can't unhear it and you'll catch it every time. But instrumental, I mean, that's tough. That's tough. For me, music is kind of an emotion thing, so not having a human make it is deceiving for me. I feel the same way. I don't care for a computer making the song for you. I don't really care for that. Anyhow, it is what it is. But yeah, music, big thing for me in relationships. We're getting old. Nah, I think there's not many people who are like, ooh, AI music, love it. I think most people who listen to music don't like it. I think the only people who like it are people who tried to get rich quick with it, you know, because that's mostly why it's been flooding these platforms. There's a lot, dude, just go on to YouTube or something in a private browser thing, because it's gonna fuck up your whole algorithm, and just Google you know, how to make money with AI music. You're gonna find like a million of those typical hustling videos. Yeah, just make a bunch of songs and put them here and then in the playlist, and boom, you're earning money. That's mostly what people use it for. People growing up with it are gonna like it. Same with microtransactions. Yeah, I mean, that is true. At the same time, I feel like it's one of those, even without the AI music, streaming music in general kind of devalued music, you know? Like, again, I am old, so back in the day, I went out and bought albums, you know? Ooh, the new album by whatever, 15 euros, 20 euros sometimes even, for like a deluxe edition. That's like what you pay monthly for Spotify, right? I mean, I pay like 15 because we have like a, for 2 person, you know, like a couple thing. So me and Leela have our own accounts. But yeah, we pay like 15 a month, and that's cheap compared to buying albums. Because if you buy like one album a month, you're already paying the same as the streaming, so you know. And AI is gonna devalue it more, but you know, can't stop it at this point. The platforms need to stop it, really, but they don't care. Heard a bit sometimes when only 1 or 2 songs on the album were good though. I mean, true. Though, at the same time, at least here, and I think that's a very common thing everywhere, there were stores, like a record store, where you could go in, take an album up to the counter, and they had like a setup with like a bunch of headphones where they can play the album, and you could like, you know, listen to it, skip through it, and see if it was any good. That's a thing you could do. So you can listen to damage. Yo, Kimion, what up? Caught the stream in a perfect time. I've been wrapping up. Been wrapping up for half an hour. We're just yapping, but I'm actually gonna wrap up. I am actually gonna wrap up because, you know, someone else in the house here might want to go to sleep. And me yippee yapping and yelling at DOA doesn't help sleeping. Nice. It's everyone's favorite part when I shut the fuck up and leave. It's the best part of the stream. Oh. I'm gonna search for more mods. I want DOA mods, but specifically, I want old costumes. DOA 2, DOA 3, DOA 4 costumes. That's what I'm looking for. But it's so hard to find on fucking DeviantArt. Oh. I feel like there should be, or someone should make, or I should make some kind of tool to, you know, quickly browse through it or find them or whatever. Scrape DeviantArt, put it in like a Google spreadsheet. That actually might not be that hard to do. Oh, idea. All right, boys and girls, thank you so much for watching, even if it's only for 1 minute. Hope you all had a good time. I'll be back on Monday. I don't know what the plan is. We finished DOA Prism. I'm not itching to do another playthrough on stream necessarily. Can't wait for the next end of the stream. It's the best part. We were in the middle of at the end of a Tomb Raider 2 remastered run, which I think that's what's gonna be on Monday, is my guess. That should be like 1 or 2 streams max. And honestly, I don't know what else is happening. I definitely want to get DOA6 back into the Friday rotation, you know. I want to minimum do every Friday DOA6, you know. Just it's so fun. And I feel like if I keep it on one day, you know, if it's every Friday, I feel like people hopefully will know or remember and be like, oh yeah, it's the weekend. Let's get some DOA games in now that there's actually going to be people on lobbies. Yeah, good shit. That's the plan, even though it's not much more than. Glad to see people still playing this game. It's the only fighting game I enjoy. Nice. It's a good one. I like it. At least you can count on Americans to join. Yeah, judging by the connections. I mean, I feel like it was okay today. Other than the one guy with the 3-bar Wi-Fi. The rest was fine. Anyhow, good shit. Guys, thanks for watching. Yeah, see you Monday. Same time and place. Alright, take care. Have a good weekend. See you then. Bye-bye.